Elsewhere, the Taliban militants in Afghanistan have released a new video that shows the handover of U.S. Army Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl to American forces. The video shows Bergdahl in traditional Afghan clothing. His handover has purportedly taken place in the eastern Afghan province of Khost. Bergdahl was the only U.S. soldier taken captive by the Taliban 5 years ago. He was swapped on Saturday for 5 Taliban militants who had been kept at the Guantanamo Bay. The swap deal was brokered by Qatar. The 28-year-old sergeant is currently in a U.S. Army hospital in Germany. Our correspondent Faiz Khoshi joins us now by satellite from the Afghan capital, Kabul. Faiz, tell us about the final phase of the Qatari-mediated prisoner swap and also about the criticism that the Obama administration is still dishing out from Kabul.
Well, Badia, Bowe Bergdahl has been handed over to the CIA in Khost province. It's a place where the Taliban and the Haqqani network are very active. And Taliban, very quickly after their key leaders have been released from U.S. Guantanamo prison and arrived in Qatar, posted this video on their website. Now, what does this video tell us about the Taliban? Many here believe that with this video, Taliban tried to show how strong and big they are after 13 years of U.S. military involvement here in Afghanistan. Now, let me tell you what one of the Taliban militants said to Bowe Bergdahl before he's handed over. Quote, "Don't come back to Afghanistan, and if I catch you again, I swear you won't leave this country alive." And now the Taliban appeared to be attempting to play politics and continue the fight against the government here in Kabul as American troops drawdown has begun. And to people here in Afghanistan, it's a direct deal with terrorists. And the Afghan government is, of course, very angry. President Hamid Karzai's government has announced that no government is allowed to transfer the citizens of a country to a third country. What happened in this deal? Now, the prisoners that have been released from Guantanamo prison are in Qatar, but President Hamid Karzai, spending his last weeks in office, wanted to use this opportunity and reach out to the Taliban chief Mullah Omar and have some success in his peace negotiation efforts. But it seems he has missed these chances. President Hamid Karzai is also angry because his government has been excluded by the U.S. government in this deal. And people in the White House, based on Western media, admitted that they did this to avoid leaks from President Hamid Karzai's presidential palace. Now, tensions are mounting between Kabul and Washington, and many here believe it's a new tension and argument between Kabul and Washington that is likely to go on for a couple of weeks.
Thank you very much, Faiz Khoshi, Press TV's correspondent, speaking to us from the Afghan capital, Kabul.